So with head coach of the Falcons, TJ Parker, and player of the game. As you talk about Davion Pritchard, your defense all year has been amazing, but you came up with that big fumble recovery. You had a blocked kick as well. Talk about the play on defense, on special teams, and how you were able to come through in such big moments tonight for the Falcons in this 14-13 win.
Well, I would like to thank my teammates because Rocco DeFloro, the one who stripped it, obviously, and I was there doing my assignment, making sure nobody came back towards me. I seen the ball, I had to pick it up, scoop, and score.
Coach, when you talk about being down 13-0 after a half, too, there's some questions obviously probably going through the teams, both sides, too, and what things you can improve on. What was the talks like with the team in that halftime locker room about executing, improving on offense?
Yeah, it had nothing to do with schematics. It was all just our mental, our intensity, and focusing on our jobs. It's, you know, you think we talked to our seniors and our playmakers, and it was time for them to step up. It's time for them to have. We needed a win like this, you know, one where we faced adversity and came back. And I'm just proud of guys, the way they stayed true to each other and made plays, and then changed our focus the second half. We weren't focused on the crowd. We weren't focused on the big plays. We were focused on ourselves and executing and playing hard.
This is always a tough place to play. It's an even tougher place to win here at Mullen Coffee. Always a great crowd on the other side of it. Talk about playing here for your second time, Davion, and being able to scratch across a good win against a tough Raiders squad.
When we come here, or even when they come to us, we know it's going to be a good game. It's a rivalry, of course, and it's a game that we look forward to. It's our last game of the season for a reason. So we knew we had to come in, focus. We didn't start off strong, but we all came together as a team, and we decided we wanted to get this win.
You guys controlled your own destiny, Coach, going into tonight if a Week 11 was possible for you. Was that a theme that was going throughout this team this week, knowing that you guys get a win, you got a Week 11 in store for you?
Not at all. We were focused on Warren Harding the whole way. We haven't talked about the playoffs. We haven't talked about where we are. It was Warren Harding. I know we didn't come out like it, but they know what the rivalry was about and what we had to do here tonight.
You talk about being one of the senior leaders on this team, Davion, and I mean, tensions were getting high between the two teams, and I mean, it's an emotional game. Emotions are going to run high. What are you saying as one of the senior leaders to your teammates and trying to keep that even kind of mentality going down the stretch of this game?
I'm just letting them know we got to worry about ourselves. We don't want to get into no games that's off the field. We want to worry about on the field because they were whooping us on the field at first. So we know we had to come in and finish the game strong. We have to think about ourselves rather than be thinking about them.
Coach Parker, final question for you. You talk about facing adversity. You guys were able to do so. You're able to answer it. I know you weren't thinking about the playoffs before, but now you guys can enjoy this win and think about it now. Talk about the season as a whole, what this win means. Week 10 of the season to cap off a 6-3 regular season.
Yeah, I mean, we had high expectations at the beginning of the season. I don't think these guys are satisfied. I know I want to be with guys like him as long as I can, and I told the guys after the game, I don't want this to be our last Sunday meeting. I don't want it to be our last Monday practice. So we got to come focused. We got to be better. We know the playoffs. The teams that are in Region 5, there's no easy game, but we got to be better, and we got to keep working on everything we have to do day in and day out.
A gritty win for a gritty group of Falcons. Head coach TJ Parker and player of the game Davion Pritchard following the win over Warren Harding.